What's going on, guys? It's Hot Garage, and in this episode we're opening up the Hot Wheels RacerVerse playset, Batman's Escape Chase. This playset is new for 2024 and features both Batman and Joker in an epic Batmobile-like transporter that morphs into a raceway. The goal of Batman's Escape Chase is to capture the evil Killer Croc who is popping out of a jail cell at the end of the track. Our superhero Batman drives an exclusive limited edition color of his Batmobile, which is only available in this set, and the villain Joker is included as his racing rival. What makes this playset so exciting is its 2-in-1 capability, making this a versatile carrier to haul your cars or test them out in a race to the finish line. This track is a 50-inch long raceway from the launchers at the starting gate all the way down to Killer Croc's cage at the other end. If you have a collection of RacerVerse characters, this Batman truck can carry over 20 racers on board, making it the perfect superhero transporter. Visually, the truck has some Bat inspiration, including the yellow logo stamped on the front and wings poking out over the fenders. It also features some heavy weaponry along the side to stop any villains in its path. Mattel strategically placed a yellow handlebar as the raceway's roof, making carrying the carrier through Gotham City a breeze. The back of the box shows off the awesome features of Batman's Escape Chase. With 3 launchers placed under the front cab, this transforming truck can launch up to 3 racers down the speedway with the press of some buttons. The winner of the race is a true hero, as their car is the one that captures Killer Croc in his cage. You might need some help from additional DC comic characters, so that's why I got the RacerVerse Batman 4-pack with more fun cars. This multi-pack features the classic color of Batman, the wild Harley Quinn, a first appearance from sidekick Robin, and also the first appearance of Catwoman. Together with the 2 cars featured in Batman's Escape Chase, we have a total of 6 DC RacerVerse vehicles to open up. So let's zoom into unboxing this playset. First, you have to pop open the end of the package to slide the carrier out of the box. Next, tip over the playset to unfasten the orange locks on the underside of the package. Now you can lift the Batman carrier off the cardboard and it's almost ready to rock. Flip it around and snip the plastic strip holding the playset together. Check out these stickers that were inside the bottom of the box. We'll put these where they belong in just a moment. Here are the instructions, which of course show you how to operate this playset. It's nice to see the diagrams showing you how to transform Batman's Escape Chase from a truck into a raceway with a few simple steps. There's also instructions on where each sticker from the sheet needs to be placed along the racetrack. Moving the Batman carrier is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with the handle on top, making it convenient to play with anywhere. Let's remove Killer Croc's jail cell from the back of the truck and start transforming this into a raceway. Once this cage is separated, simply lift the handle to extend the foldable track out onto the floor. Check it out, now this is starting to look like a great track for our DC characters to test out their top speed. At the end of the raceway, reconnect Killer Croc's cage to complete Batman's Escape Chase. Now it's time to break out Batman and Joker from the front end of this truck. Lift up the cab and unfasten the plastic, holding them to the top of the truck. Here we have Joker looking scary and ready to race in his own creepy car. And here's the special blue Batman in his unique black and yellow Batmobile. Alright, now for the stickers. 3 of them go down by Killer Croc at the end of the finish line. 2 are checkered flags and 1 Hot Wheels logo to finish off the raceway. The last sticker gets placed under the front cab at the starting gate. It's a red, yellow, and green for go countdown clock. To begin racing, you pull back these launchers to lock them into place. There's a blue, yellow, and red one to identify each racer. Once they're prepped, you can place your racers in front of the launcher to get them ready to rumble down the speedway. First, I think we need to open our additional Batman 4-pack to make a complete team of racers. Okay, now that we've got enough characters to fill up the raceway, let's add Robin to the 3rd position on our track. If everyone's ready, press the orange buttons behind the racers to fire them down the speedway and capture Killer Croc. It's all about reaction time when it comes to this style of racing. The first button you press gives that racer a little help off the line to take the lead. However, there's an obstacle in the raceway that creates a challenge for these racers to overcome. The spinning blades knock back the characters and help randomize which car successfully zips through the finish line. Just when you think one hero will take the win, these blades can stir up some drama on the track and cause a car pileup just like this. Sometimes one racer isn't enough to stop Killer Croc from escaping his cage. You need the right amount of speed coming down the track to successfully close the cage and capture this villain. The racer comes shooting out the back of the jail cell once it closes up around Killer Croc. If you take a closer look, you'll notice you can connect additional Hot Wheels track on the back so your cars can keep racing as far as you can build. Let's reset the cage and let Killer Croc go wild until we line up our next racers. Next, we have Joker, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman setting up under the starting gate. That's another pileup, proving this track is not for the faint of heart. You won't be able to stop Killer Croc and save Gotham City every time. I think the car crashes are actually some of the most fun you'll have with this epic raceway. Let's race Blue Suit Batman versus Black Suit Batman versus Robin. Instead of launching all three at once, you can stagger their start time by pressing each button one at a time. Somehow Robin managed to get ahead of Black Suit Batman, but our clear winner is the Blue Suit Batman who successfully drove under the cage and captured Killer Croc. I'll open up his cage again and we can test out another race. There's no rule that you need to have 3 racers on the track, so let's put Batman in front of the blue launcher and Joker in front of the red launcher. It looks like Joker took the lead but failed to trigger the cage, which makes sense for a supervillain.
I can find you anywhere.
Up next on the track is the multi-pack Black Suit Batman vs. Harley Quinn vs. Joker. Seems like Joker has redeemed himself in this race and closed the cage, leaving Batman and Harley Quinn following up in second and third place. How about Batman vs. Batman? This is the ultimate test to see which Batmobile is better. Results are in, and the limited edition Blue Suit Batman crashed while the multi-pack Black Suit Batman in the blue Batmobile has passed the test. It's time to transform Batman's escape chase back into a vehicle that can escape Gotham City. Start by pressing down the front cab and feel free to load it up with 2 RacerVerse characters on top. Batman and Batman are rolling out with the raceway still stretched out in a flatbed truck style. Before you can completely close up the racetrack, you need to remove Killer Croc's cage from the back. Now simply grab the yellow handle to lift up the track and fold it back inside the Batman carrier. Check behind the Batwing ears to make sure they've snapped into place to hold the truck together. Reconnect Killer Croc's jail cell to the rear of the truck, and now we're ready to rock. The Batmobiles are officially on the road again. To store additional cars such as the villain Joker, you can place them on the lower level of the truck by rolling them on the track below. If you want more visibility of your passengers, you can place them on the upper deck and they'll roll right into position. Here's the whole crew parked on the top floor, and they look ready to hit the streets. This vehicle is the ultimate transportation method throughout Gotham or even Hot Wheels City. So there you have it, guys. That's a look at the epic Batman's Escape Chase playset from the Hot Wheels RacerVerse collection. If you want to see more fun Hot Wheels videos, be sure to subscribe to Hot Diecast Garage, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.